What is going on, guys? Sturmgershit's here. Now this is part 2 of the T62a review. I have left a link in the description for part 1 if you would like. Now I noticed that in this battle I actually ran into one of my good friends, Axel's car, which is in his Object 704, so I have to say hi to him. As you can see, I say hi, and then he responds with yo, and then he wants to platoon with me, so I say affirmative. Any minute now, you'll see him say platoon later, so I say affirmative, obviously. So my plan on this match is to not actually go up to the hill like the tradition is with medium tanks on this side of the map. I'm actually going to go on the lower end of the hill, where all the heavy tanks go. And I noticed that there's only 2 heavy tanks on their team, so why not go this way? Now, I actually just was thinking in my head, should I tell him that I'm recording? I'm going to tell him if I'm recording. So I make sure that this guy's all alone, only the T44, before I start to type, because I've learned before when I'm still spotted, on that hill especially, where that 54 is on our team, and then the 44 on their team is, I've typed so many times while I'm still spotted and gotten hit, and it does not feel good. So I type, let him know that I'm recording. Some guy asked me what my channel is actually, and I hope to see you out there. Shout out to you, bro. I can't really read your name, but I know it's our T44. Shout out to you, bro. If you're here, that is. If you're not, oh well. But yeah. So there's the channel name, as you already know. My username is WND76, as you already probably know. But if you don't, you're always welcome to add me. Just let me know who you are, that you saw me from your channel. Otherwise, I might decline the request thinking you're some random guy. But anyways, not the point. I see an M103. Unfortunately, I have no line of sight on him, but I see a Centurion sitting right on the hill. So I take a shot at him, and magically, by the power of RNG, his tracks eat it. Yes, Centurion's tracks eat my shot. So I see a T62a, give me his front, shoot at him, and I put a shot into him. He immediately backs off, and yeah, put another shot into the Centurion. I get a storage almost full alert. Yay, that's good to know. Even though my storage is pretty much always full, because World of Tanks takes up like a third of my memory. I only have like a 12 gig thing, so it takes up like a fourth of my memory. My phone is only 12 gigs, yes. Then I have to deal with the shoe, which takes up 2.5 gigs. Then I have to deal with all the apps, Clash of Clans, Boom Beach, pretty much all I have. And that's my storage. And one recording pretty much takes up all my storage, so yeah. This is why I split this video into 2 parts, because it was actually originally 20 minutes long, and it took like 3 gigabytes. I just could not upload it properly, and it just took so much for 720p. I could probably lower the resolution, but I figured it'd be so much easier. Just keep it 720p, and, you know, have it into 2 parts. I'll just leave a link in each description for the part 2. Actually, I don't know, because I know it says re-uploading, so I might actually have to just leave a link in the first part, and then leave it. Yeah, I might just do that. Leave a link in the first part, then I'll leave a link in the comments. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the comments. Yeah. So, yeah, I finish off that mouse. Gets really hectic. Screen recorder kind of gets laggy. And, yeah, there'll be a description for part 1 in the, not the description, in the comments below. So, yeah. And that makes it much easier, meaning I don't have to do this re-uploading stuff. I can just keep the same upload. And you'll see part 1 right away, if you wanted to. Not to mention that this T62a somehow gets that last shot off and kills my driver. Of course, my driver. So the Centurion decides to make it easy and just drives right into the open, and I finish him off. And that is what happens when you work as a team. As you can see, somebody else hit him just before me, and we killed him. So on to the next one, shall we? And before I even can say that, we are already on to the next one. Here we are on Copperfield. I run right into the Leopard PTA. I don't know why, I was distracted. And so we just decided, since their whole team is pretty much mediums, well, 4 out of the 7 are mediums, we figured we'd go where all the mediums are. It's not really a flank if we're going into a head-on collision with each other, like a head-on brawl, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people still call it the flank. It's technically the flank for those guys, but it's not really the flank for the mediums now, is it? more of a brawl. Technically where we are is the front lines, but right now we are getting flanking shots on those guys because we're not in front of them, and there's nobody with us, so technically now we're on the flank, but if there was enemies on this side of the map, we'd be on the front lines too. Just as if that side where they were, if there was no enemies on that side, they'd be on the flank. Where our IS, or Jagdpanzer 100, I think that is? No, what is that? Can't tell. Oh, M48 Patton, I think, yeah. My screen recording when I'm commentating takes up like half my screen, I can barely read it. So, I shoot the Object 704, and by the power of God, I somehow miss. I don't know if it'll show it, because my screen recorder, like always does, cuts out. Oh yeah, there's my miss. My epic failure of a shot. Epically missed. Put another shot into him, making sure he doesn't get away, and then somebody finishes him off. Good job to you, bro. I think I say affirmative. No, I don't say affirmative. I was too caught up in the moment. I get behind this IS-3, but he knows I'm here, so I immediately back off, make sure he doesn't hit me, and put one right into the back of that IS-7. So I'm trying to see what he's doing, and I tried to put one right into the top of his turret, but I hit the side. And obviously, you know, it's like shooting at the IS-3's turret, and I bounce. So I take a shot at his side now, again, and it penetrates that time. Making sure he doesn't hit me this whole time, and then I notice that there's no way I'm going to get behind him, so I just kind of have to angle my armor and hope he bounces right off my turret, thankfully, and then I can get the finishing shot. Now, I go to finish this IS-7 off, but RE-75 finished him off, good job, and then, yeah, so it's pretty much two of them versus all of us. Well, we only have one casualty. I don't even, with all the amount of health I have, I really don't care about taking another hit, so I shoot at the Centurion, hoping to stay in front of him just so I can get another shot off, but he backs off right into Axel and his friend. Well, not really his friend, but you know, you get the point. And then they just finish off the Patton, and we win. And this is why teamwork is such a critical part in this game. It's a team game for a reason, guys. There's a reason you have 6 other players on your team, so you guys can distribute your health, so you guys can take each other's hits. You see a T62 on low health, you're on full health, don't be greedy. Take the hit for him so you can still use his gun, you know? If he gets knocked out, that's a whole gun out of action. No matter how much health he has, it's still a functioning gun. That's all you need is a functioning gun. So if you have full health and you see a friendly T62 or IS-7, heck, even if it's an E100, something that has tons of armor and is probably going to bounce, you should probably take the hit, just in case. Like, just be a friendly teammate. This game's a team game for a reason. Spread the word, share this, like this, leave a comment, or even subscribe. It'll show me that you really care, that you guys like the channel. I'm just here to entertain you guys. And, yeah. Leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. Up to you. It'd really let me know that you guys enjoy the channel, make me feel good, make you feel good, hopefully, because I'm entertaining you guys. And yeah, so happy hunting. Hope to see you out there.